My name is David Hudson. I'm the head football coach at Dr. Michael Krop Senior High School.
All right, Coach Hudson. So, Krop High School, man, it's always had great athletes that come through there, but I know it's a battle every year trying to keep kids there and fighting off recruiting and all that kind of stuff. How do you look forward to this season this year? I know you lost some kids, but the group that you got back, how are you sort of feeling about them and fighting through?
Well, I'm feeling optimistic because I have a lot of young guys, and with the young guys, it can be a good thing because we can mold them the way that the Lightning way, the way that we want to play, the things that we need them to do on the field, off the field. So it's going to be a bunch of young guys that we're going to put out there, but I think they enthused, they're excited because they get an opportunity to play to show everybody in Dade County and around the state that they can still play. They can play football, even though they're big youngsters.
Tell me about some of the top players on the team and the kids that you're most excited about, the positions they play, and the kids you're most excited about.
Okay, well, a couple of kids that I'm excited about. I'm excited about a kid named Malcolm Martin. He's a free safety, wide receiver. He's an athlete. He also runs track for Krop. He's a good kid. He played well in the spring game, made an interception, nice big hits and stuff like that. He's going to be one of the leaders. Also, I have a kid named Robert Henderson. He's a track guy. He's a 100-meter guy for our track team. He's going to be a receiver, athlete. He's not a big guy, but he's elusive. He's fast. He's tough. He's going to be one of those guys that's going to help us. Also, we're going to have Chris Noel. He's a returning starter for our offense on the offensive tackle. We're also going to play him at some DN this year, or D tackle, to help us on both sides like we do most of our players. And then our little spark plug that we have inside, Sebastian Theodore, he's been a starter for us now for the last 3 years, D tackle. And he's not a big guy, but he's a guy that has good leverage. He's a speed guy off the line of scrimmage, so he gives the bigger guys a lot of problems when he fires off the ball when we play him in a 1 technique or a 3 technique. And it's just those guys. And we have also Ryan Jackson is going to be returning. He's going to be our outside backer. He played some outside backer for us last year. He's more likely a strong safety type for the next level, but he's a good kid. He's a hard-nosed. He's also a member of the track team. So we're going to put those young guys out there, and they're going to lead by example. And I think they're going to do well, and they're excited by the opportunity that they have right now, and they're being loyal to the program.
When you look at the district and you look at the team that you got, how do you see things shaking up and schedule you guys are facing today?
Well, if I had known the things I know now, the schedule's pretty tough, all from top to bottom. There's everybody. We're going to play Alonzo Mourning this year for the first time. That should be a good rivalry game, and they're better now. From top to bottom, it's going to be tough. And young kids, we're going to get out and we're going to battle like we always do. And that's the philosophy that I teach and the coaches teach, that we're just going to go out and battle and for the 4 quarters or how many quarters it may take. And we just never give up. And when we walk off the field, we're going to walk off with pride that we gave it everything that we got. And this season with the new district, with some Reagan coming in and Holly Gardens coming in, and you got our North Miami Beach. That's going to be a tough team. Highland and North Miami has gotten better. It's going to be tough, but the coaches know that. I explained that to the players. I explained it to myself over and over again. So we just going to go out and battle and do the best that we can. And at the end of the season, hopefully we're still in the dance like we've been in the last 4 years. But we're going to respect that and be proud of what we do, what we accomplish, and then we're going to be tough.
Last question for you. When you look at the end of the season, when you're in December, what's going to satisfy you as a coach? What goals do you hope to reach with this team?
Well, the goals that I hope to reach, I hope that this team has, come together and they believe in themselves and they've overcome the hurdles that are in front of them now, and that we're better. We're better from the day one to the end of the season, and that's the only goal that satisfies me as a coach. That this team and each individual on this team has gotten better from the first day that we started to the last day that we finished the season, and that would be more satisfying for me.